So I just did a tour back in Australia, back home, where I thought I'd do things a little bit differently, and when I announced the tour, I invited people to write me email messages and all that, and suggest what songs they want to hear, and tell me which show they're coming to, and I said, you can tell me both a song of mine that you want to hear and make sure I play it, and also maybe suggest a cover as well, someone else's song. And half the set was made up of my songs, and half the set was made up of the covers that people requested. And I did my best to sort of interpret them, as kind of creatively as I could. But it was a solo tour, right? Usually at home I play with a band, and I was alone, like I am here today. You'll keep me very good company, may I add. And I'm feeling pretty good. And so anyway, I started getting these requests and all these songs, interesting songs, and some I expected, some of the great songwriters and the great songs, and I was like, no problem, I know that one, or I don't know that one, but I'm happy to learn it. But then I started getting some pretty strange requests, like Alice Cooper, and I'm like, how am I going to do that? And this request came in for Bon Jovi's "Living on a Prayer," and I was like, I kind of laughed, and I thought, well, there's no way that I can do that. This person obviously doesn't realise that this is a solo tour. So I'm reading this email, and it says, I'd love you to do Bon Jovi's "Living on a Prayer," and I know you're doing it solo, but I think that doing a solo version would greatly challenge your creativity and musicality. So a challenge was put forward, ladies and gentlemen. So I thought, okay, I'm going to have to prove to this person that I can do Bon Jovi's "Living on a Prayer." And I thought, well, it's going to be really silly for me to try and recreate the original, right? For one, I don't have any leather bands. But I'm going to have to find a different way of doing it. So what I said, I'll look at the words, and maybe the lyrics will give me a different vibe to the way Bon Jovi perform it. And I'm reading the lyrics, and I'm going, this song's about innocence, it's about naivety, it's about freedom, and it almost has like a childlike sort of naivety about it. And the first thing that came to my head was Sesame Street. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do "Living in a Prayer" meet Sesame Street. That's going to be my creative interpretation of this request. And this is what I did. Johnny used to work down at the docks. Unions on strike. He's down on his luck. It's oh so tough. It's oh so tough. Gina works the diner all day, working for a man to bring home her pay. It's all